What's going on, guys? Darius here, and I'm doing another fictional friends post. So behind me I have one Marvel character being friends with one DC character. So this is Johnny Storm, or famously known as the Human Torch from the Fantastic Four, being friends with Kyle Rayner, one of Earth's best Green Lanterns. So for this matchup, I came up with three good similarities of why Kyle and Johnny should be friends. So for their first similarity, both characters are known as the young kids of the respective teams. So if you watch or read the Fantastic Four, whether it's cartoons or movies or the comic books themselves, Johnny is like, I think 8 years younger than his sister Sue, and he's like much younger compared to Reed and Ben. While as Kyle, I forgot what incarnation of the Justice League team, but he's genuinely younger than Batman, Superman, of course Wonder Woman, because she's like 1,500 years old, but he's also considered the youngest of the team. But both characters are young heroes with immense powers that grow into their roles of being responsible heroes. So for their second similarity, I like to argue that both Johnny and Kyle are generally friendly and have like a social connection with most of the heroes of their respective universe. So for instance, I don't know if you guys know, I didn't know that Kyle Rayner is actually good friends with Wally West when he was the Flash, while as Johnny Storm, especially in the comic books, dude, in Ultimate like Marvel, I think he was friends with Spider-Man, Iceman. I'm trying to think of like other characters within that universe that was like young and upcoming heroes like himself at that time. So for their third similarity, I like to argue that both Johnny and Kyle are known to form bonds, especially after their rivalry. So for instance, both of the characters are considered to be hot-headed young heroes that might have a fun and competitive supportive dynamic with other heroes. So for instance, with Kyle and Wally, yeah, they're both young guys, so naturally they're going to keep, bumping heads to see which one's better than the other one. While as Johnny Storm, and this is why I love his friendship with Spider-Man, because they both can crack jokes, they both fight for what's good, and lastly, they make things fun whenever they're in the story. Now, I'm just saying, when I was watching the recent Fantastic Four movie, Joseph Quinn did an excellent job as Johnny, because he was there, he's just being his typical, immature self, but that's how he should be. He's fun to watch, but he's very useful when it counts. So at the end, if Johnny and Kyle met each other, I think they would definitely bond well, especially being the youngest members of their team and definitely the most enthusiastic members of their respective universes. If you guys like this fictional friends post, please let me know in the comment section down below, and of course, thank you for watching.